Hi there.
What's up? And welcome back to another episode on the #LifeOnWater channel. I'm very stoked, I'm very happy to have Tommy finally here in the unit again.
Yes.
It's been very on and off with everything. Hey, we're still on schedule, we're still here, we're still building. Tommy's here, so we got good editing. Hopefully, fingers crossed. This will be the last time the aft engine will be coming out. So the only thing we have to do is put the holes through the mounting plates on one side. Other side is done. Besides that, we're gonna put it back in, make sure we clean everything in the engine bay, put it in, bolt it on, and that's gonna stay in for hopefully a very long time. These 1550 Mercury beasts, like I would say, they have like the same, almost the same amount of torque as horsepower, if it's not like a little more, I guess. It's a V8, it's a 9-liter twin turbo. See, this is my hand, like the turbo fades my hand away into it, and there are two of them. So these babies produce a whole lot of power. The only bad part about it is, if you run it on 1550 horsepower, you get two keys. One key will be unleashing 1350, and one key would be unleashing the 1550.
Similar to Bugatti then.
Yeah, that's the same kind of thing. So you have these with these engines too. The only bad part is you only have 10 hours of warranty on the 1550, and then they're done. They got horsepower, unbelievable.
For days.
Yeah. So yeah, trying to put this in. Once that's done, we're gonna take the other one out. Then hopefully we can jump on the electric panels. I think hopefully sooner or later today, that would be it. Oh, and also these babies, you can hook them on a 6 drive or an 8 drive. So it's got the ZEC drive from Mercury itself. Or what we're doing is we're putting it on jolly drives, surface drives. I'll explain to you that later. But first, I'm gonna put this engine on. All right.
Alright, so
the charger can be put under 220 volt tension, and within a few minutes also the contacts.
yes,
The prism.
yes.
You can see that we have to work with a mirror.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, otherwise we can't see what we're doing.
Ah, that's interesting. Alright, good luck.
Thank you.
Alright, and done. So now these 16 hose dry sumps connection. So these bad boys above your head.
Oh.
They need connections because that's the 10-liter can that keeps the oil from the engine. So normally you got a carter system on the bottom of the engine, and when the oil is done, and then it pumps up and then throws it back up and then goes back down. This is a dry sump system, so the engine doesn't carry any oil. It's all in that can above your head.
Okay.
It's a fun way to do it. It's a hard way. If you put the can on the boat, what most people do, it's always a shit part because you need to drain the oil to take the engine out because you'd have to disconnect the hoses. Now, I'm smart enough to put the can on the engine so we never have to touch the oil. So we always can leave the oil in. Doesn't mean messy floors inside the boat,
that's
obviously.
handy.
Because this oil is greasy as fuck. So. Alright, next job on it now.
Yes.
With me. Made a love potion for you.
This is what 50 kilos of gears look like.
Now the trick is to not let it fall.
I'll try to. I'm not sure, but
Wing it.
wait.
Was the moment, no turning.
Run. But most of you probably think, what the hell is he putting in? This is a drop-down box. So as you can see, gear ratio is 1.5 by 1. So it means if the engine turns one time, the prop does 1.5. Or it's the other way around. I'm not sure again. I'm lost. I'm confused. But anyway, so this is how you put it on. You had to scrape a little bit away of the floor.
Oh yeah.
Because we lowered the drives, the surface drive, as low as possible to the bottom of the boat. But yeah, this is a gear differential because this is a drive shaft that goes into from the drives, as you can see here. It goes in. It has three gears that convert it to 1 to 1.5, and then we've got the big flange where we put the drive shaft on from the engine. So that's why we're putting it in now, because I want to see. We ordered the drive shafts. I just want to make sure that that length is right. But it has to come out sadly because it's water cooled, and they put the water pickage right here.
Oh, so you still have to do it.
Yeah, so I have to drill them again
on
the top, which is a shitty thing to do, but. This one is in. I'm literally sweating from putting that gear pins in. And I think Yannick is ready.
Yeah.
Yes. Just give me the camera real quick. So this is how it looks when there's like 600 kilos. Fearless Tommy right here.
Back
With the mommy mobile. We're going to a shop, so we're quickly going to grab some stuff. We're actually too late. But then there's only one shop left open, so hopefully they got our stuff where we need. So
Off topic, but it spits flames.
yeah, it's spit definitely. Yeah. You'll hear it.
We arrived. Not incognito, but okay.
No, not really. Guys, see you. Fast forward back into the workshop. We're gonna put the bolt in later that we just went to get because the shop was going to close. This is why it was very important that we had the bolts here.
Oh yeah, of course.
But now we're gonna with no more tool to take it out. And once that's done, electric panels, everything, smash it all together, put it together, and then we hopefully we do at least we got this thing, but no, it's not possible.
No. I see a roof.
The roof is on. Yeah, man. Finally, after many hours of preparation for this forged carbon, but it looks perfect.
Yeah, I'll show some in detail shots now.
Because it's definitely worth watching how this roof looks.
Yeah, the detailing is immaculate.
I love it, man. Different with the satin than compared with the shiny that we have on my dash. So this is satin, but at first I didn't really like it, but now I'm starting to dig the satin look on the forged carbon. So it's really nice.
Yeah,
I don't know what you think of it. What do you prefer, the shiny one or the?
I mean, I think the satin one looks really nice for the outside because it's like a little.
Yeah, I think for the satin you need sunlight to make it look cool, and with the shiny one you don't really need sunlight because it's already shiny and reflects on.
Yeah, and the sunlight, sunlight sits like in your face.
Yeah, we're pretty much moving forward right now. The engines. Ta-da!
Engines in.
Finally in, never coming out again.
Oh, that's perfect.
Just missing the exhaust. They're fine tuning and fine welding some exhaust for us right now.
Oh, nice.
We got Bart doing some more of the electrics.
Say hi, Bart.
So he's finishing the starboard side panel of the boat. We already finished the port side.
Oh, nice.
Which this is quite cool because if you see the big plugs on the top, you'll make it look. There's like forged carbon brackets to hold them up. So
let me show it in detail.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, pretty intense. We got the Bernico custom battery boxes with the Odysseys in as well.
Oh yeah, right there. Yeah.
Everything anodized. It's got some forged carbon profiles. You can't see them now, but in the front. And then we have the cool dry sump cans from the engines, which they are lined up to each other.
Yeah, that's nice.
So those carried all the how should we call the health insurance of the engine?
Oh, yeah.
So it carries all the oil of the engine because it's a dry sump system, so it doesn't have a dry carter system. So it's with a pump, and it just pumps all the oil through the engine. Gotcha. So that's why it's very important, which is a good thing to know if you ever might one of these engines in the boat, is when you put the oil in, you can't start the engines up straight away. You have to prime the oil through the engine before you even start it, because if you don't prime it, it would run dry for a few seconds until it catches the oil again, and then you would hurt the engine. So for these two babies, it's already primed, already filled up, ready to go.
Straight off the bat.
Yeah. Now we got the roof. We're fixing the roof right now. Adjusting, finishing, gluing it on.
Oh, nice.
Seats have been in. We're just doing some more stuff on the dash because this dash is very tricky and very complicated because it's a very small and narrow dash, but there's a shitload of electrics that needs to put away. So we're kind of puzzling all the modules and everything and all the cabling and wiring and steering, trying to fix that away to make it all look spot on.
Yes,
but
alright.
For a Saturday, it's not bad. We're doing all here.
No, the process is decent.
Yeah.
Alright.
Now we'll try to kick off as fast as possible to the water. So
okay.
Well, let's go back to work and try and finish this roof, and then we call it a day for today.
Alright, let's
Sweet.
go.
Bye.
Bye.
The preparations for gluing the cabin on.
Then the roof can go on.
Yeah, so we're going to glue it on with structural Gurit spar bond, 345 and 360 LV. Then the roof just sits on that, basically.
Let's get it done.
Yeah, let's get it on.
That's on.
Yeah, there's a roof above my head now.
Glued on properly and never coming off again. The only reason why we're saying gluing because we actually glued the roof right now. So there's a little radius on here. We fill that up with some Sparbond, which is a very strong glue that we use. Put a little bit of pigment in there so we got black Sparbond, obviously, because everything needs to be black. Now that this is done, they're just doing the radius on the outsides just to make it all clean and nicely done, so it's all nice and clean. And then after, they're gonna put some lamination on the outside to make good contact on the roof as well. So we're not only gonna glue it, we're also going to laminate on the outside. But the inside is gonna stay like this, nice and clean, forged lip onto the grey, just beneath the suspension poles, so it would look really, really nice. And which I just noticed that they got, which is quite cool. They put black radiuses on the roof,
so it's more subtle as well.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
So it's not just completely forged carbon. They took the time to do all the radiuses in black as well. So now that this is done, probably gonna call it the day after this. I'm gonna leave it, set it to dry, and then tomorrow a whole other day of new things and putting this crazy beast back together. So
Alright,
thumbs up and see you next time.
Bye bye.